in this computer. That's great. We are recording. So, guys, as I invite you, as I asked you, each one of you, so the permissions will be recorded here, and I recognize that all of you allowed me to do that. Okay, so for now on, we will be recording, and you will be here on my English YouTube channel, and then you're gonna have the opportunity to review and rewatch your videos, rewatch your English to see where would you like to improve, where would you like to get better. So it's just a question of educational purpose. So then, let's get started. Today's topic that Guido shows with us is stress. So first question, let's ask it here. Lina, it's up to you. What is stress in your opinion? Could you describe? Have you ever experienced something like that?
Okay, thank you, Alexsandro. So, stress, in my opinion, I think stress it's like our reaction when we feel something that make us feeling down. Maybe it's because of um, challenge or something, or yeah, maybe it's a feeling that make us feeling sad also. Yeah, it's from me. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Absolutely. So sometimes stress is just an outcome, is a result of some other interactions. For instance, sometimes we get a setback. Sometimes we suffer a setback. Sometimes we unfortunately do not manage. We couldn't manage some tasks that we were wishing to do. And unfortunately, we get stressed. That is true. Now, let me know here, Priya, it's up to you. What is stress in your opinion? Priya, it's up to you. What is stress in your opinion? Okay, so let's move to the next partner here. Steve, it's up to you. Steve Denga, what is stress in your opinion?
Okay, thank you, Alexandro. Uh, my opinion about the stress, uh, as a human being, we have a plan like that. We have a plan to do something in the future, but when we try to implementate our plan, is totally different our plan in the real situation. Sometimes when we get the situation like that, we will be get stressed, will be frustrated. That's why the conclusion is there are the different our plan and realization when we try to implementate our planning. If we get totally different, both of them, we will be get stress. Yeah.
Indeed, absolutely. You were right. So, Priya, would like to answer that again. So, what is stress in your opinion?
Okay, so stress is your body natural reaction to process like a process, and we can also say the challenge or demand. It is like a alarm system that prepare you to deal with a difficult situation. Little pressure can push you to perform better, but too much stress can affect your health and mind. So that is, I think, that is stress, as per my opinion.
Yes, indeed. Stress, people sometimes we just forget that stress can mean much more than only like a psychological or a emotional feeling. Stress can become like a health issue, can make our body feel sick sometimes, can make our body get some ill because stress can destroy so many vitamins, so many cells in our body. Stress can be so dangerous, can be very devastating. So if we do not control it. Now, City One, let me know here. What is stress for you?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Alexander. Regarding questions number one, what is stress? Yeah, of course, stress is a conditions, yeah, that somebody feels in their life. Maybe this is related with their reactions with other people, and sometimes when the relationships among the people, so they feel not better because there's something problems that happens among them, and this one can make force ourselves to be pressure and to be challenged or demands to our life. And about this barrier, so it can affect how you think, it can affect how you feel and behave to your social relations with other people. And it often comes when you feel overhelped or unable to cope with certain situations. So stress in this case, so we can say that when we have much burdens in our life, and we can be stressed. And of course we don't hope that stress can happen to our life, because it can danger ourselves as a humans. When we always put stress in our life, sometimes we can feel put downs, and we can have sick, we can become sick because of our stress. So in this case we have to shift away about stress in our life. But let's think about the better things, in order that we can feel better in our life. We can survive our life in peace way. So that's according my perspective about question number one. Thank you,
Wow.
Mr. Alexander.
Wow, it was a great one. I mean, I totally agree, 100%. I mean, there are plenty of things that can develop stress and also can stress have effect in our lives. So it's pretty hard. It's tough. Now,
Yeah.
let me see here. Santiago, it's up to you. What is stress, in your opinion?
What's my opinion about what? Stress?
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, in my opinion, stress appears when we are exposed to many um, hardly situations, and those things explode in us, and the body start to in our bodies start to appear some I don't think the word, but symptoms. I don't know how I can say that word. And we maybe uh, fall in the stress. Sorry for my English, but I don't know if you understand my my point.
Absolutely. I got you, man. Stress is, it can be a response for so many out pressure, I should say, people that are facing lots or are facing a lot of tasks, a lot of pressure. Let's suppose here, let's just pick an example. A father of a family, a principal of a family, I mean, that he's trying to figure out how to solve his family problems financially, healthier, and in so many other issues. It's a lot of pressure. So if the guy or the person that is on the control of everything do not get, a hard, so say, emotion controls in his life, that can be dangerous because there are plenty of people out there. I don't know if someone of you already know or met with someone like this that I'm about to tell, but there are plenty of people out there that are suffering with depression, which can be developed by plenty of stress or plenty of activities in their lives. So stress is just a beginning, just the tip of the iceberg in our lives, because everything starts or everything begins with a stress situation. So how do you cope? I like the way Santiago, the word that Santiago used. How do you cope with the stress? Can be a breakthrough moment in your life. If you were able to to deal or to cope with stress in a health situation, a wealth situation, better for you. But if you don't, unfortunately, we can suffer something, such things as depression. So, emotional uncontrol. So it's pretty hard. Now, let's see. I don't remember if there were someone that didn't answer the first question, but I think that all of us answered the first question. Now is the second one. What causes stress? Lina, it's up to you. What is the major causes of stress?
Sorry, wait. What? Can you repeat again the question, please?
Yes. So, what are the main causes of stress, or what the causes of stress? What causes stress nowadays?
What causes like uh why we can be stressed like that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. As Steph said before, I forget who said, but yeah, the difference between our plan and the realistic, it can make us stress like that because when we don't have any plan, any other plan, and we feels like we don't have um a chance again to do something, then it can make us feeling stressed and also afraid of something, afraid of future, afraid of make other disappointed. Yeah, it can make us feeling stressed and also feeling too shy. Sometimes people are who feeling uh, too shy to do something. It can make their feel stress. Yeah, like that. That's from me. Thank you.
Okay, that was great. I really agree with you. I really agree with you. So then let me just jump here to say hello before we go. Let me say hello to Dewey. Hello, Dewey. Hello, Karen. How's everything going out there,
Uh,
guys?
Hi, Alex. Everything is going well. Why about you?
Oh, we are doing pretty good. And today's topic, guys, as you probably saw here in the chat box, is what is stress or everything related to stress. So we are on the second question here now, but just waiting for your time, and I will ask it here next as soon as possible. Okay, so
O-
just to move on.
Okay.
Yeah, we just are moving here in order. So let me jump for the next partner here. So thank you so much, Lina, for your answer. I think that you did a great one. And I totally agree. So how much more things or anxiety we do, the higher chances to get stressed and to, face stress and problems will appear. Now it's up to you, Priya. So how, Priya, what are causes of stress or what causes stress in our life nowadays? Would you like to answer? You are muted.
Unmuted.
Okay, sorry. So stress can be caused by many things. For example, exam, deadlines, or too much work. I still remember whenever I have exams, so I take so many pressure that I have to finish this assignment, I have to finish this chapter and this. So it is also the reason. And sometimes family or relationship problems. So sometimes things will be happen. We feel stress whenever the family something the matter issue happen. And third is money issue. Sometimes money issue can be caused. And fourth is major life change. Like when life is changing, like moving to another place or new job. Because when we join new job, there is a lot of things you will face because new people, new world. So you have to be sometimes you feel the pressure. How can I adapt the things that is new for me? I can do my bad, good or not. And sometimes loss can be like a family or some near people. So it is also the cause. And Fifth, we can say that even a small that a daily problem like a traffic or argument. I have seen a lot of people whenever they are stay in a traffic, they feel in stress and they feel like they are in a stress because of traffic. Sometimes small issue can make a bigger thing, bigger the people. So it is also about the psychology because it is. I think many people feel stressed due to something. Someone have a different perception. So that's all from me.
Wow, that was pretty deep. I totally agree. There's nothing to add it on it. It was pretty complete answer. So thank you, Priya. It was good. Now, let me know here. Let's jump for, let me see, City One. It's up to you. What causes stress nowadays?
Okay, thank you. Um, Question number one, I
Question number
think
two.
that, sorry.
Yeah.
Question number two, I think stress that I have mentioned before that these conditions is always feeling by all the people around the world, because we can see based on the backgrounds, someone's um, how they have the problem in their life, and it can arise many stresses according to their problems itself. So I can say that stress is caused because of many factors actually that happen in people life, like school or work demands, or like financial problems, and like relationship conflict, health concern, major life change, and even small daily frustrations. So those ones are always felt by most of the people, like someone who has problems about their school, maybe because there is no any any payment to continue their school, and he feels so stressed because there is nothing to do, because there is no money how to continue their school. And sometimes it also happens like when somebody has about the worst job, or work demands. So when somebody has any problems related with their work demands, maybe there is the bad conditions that happen in their workplace. And sometimes we think again and again about the problem, and it can bring us into the stress. So uh, how to cope the with our stress? Yeah, come back to us as a humans. How can we survive our life in social relationship in the field? So if you do not have any problems, and don't arise your problems with other people, but make a good connections, a social connections with people around you, in order not uh, to have much problem with but if the problems were not, we should solve it sooner, because you are as a problem solver. We are not a maker. A problems maker in the field. We are still alive in the world. So according to my perspective here, much better to heal the problem, not to arise the problems along our life with other people. So that's all according to my side here, Alexander. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, man. It was pretty good. I totally agree. There are lots of things that can deal or can lead us to stress, to become a stressful person. And you brought here many of them, so many of those reasons. So thank you so much. Now it's up to you. Let me see here. Now it's Dewey. Let me know your opinion, Dewey, is the second question here. What causes stress? And if you will, you can answer the first one as well. You can like build a combo question, a combo answer here. Feel free.
Okay, thank you. About the stress, in my opinions, it has two type of feelings. The first is negative feelings, and the second is positive feelings. If we can manage it well, it will give some benefits for us and some of trouble for us as well. It's related about what causes stress. Um, it has two factors. The first is pers- personal factors, like we want to be an a perfectionist persons, or we have high expectations about something or someone. Then we sometimes feel unconfident to do some things. It's personal factors. In some another factors from another things or another people, as Setiawan mentioned previously, like we have different backgrounds, we live in different environments, we have lot of types of friends that it influence our expectations, our personality, something like that. So in this case, if we can mitigate negative effects from the cause of stress, it will motivate us becomes positive persons. It will make us have high desire to grow our personality, our ability about something. So it depends on our person, how we manage the causes of this stress. Yeah, it's all from me. Thank you.
That was pretty good. I totally agree. I mean, as you note, guys, each one of us have been bringing our own point of view about it. But if you just pay attention, all of our point of views have been converging to the same points, like lack of opportunities, lack of like how can we get stress, how stress is able to develop itself. Like when we have no options, when we have no more alternatives in our lives regarding to a certain point of decisions or certain point of situations in our life, it can become stressful. It can be money, it can be job, it can be family, it can be so many other things. That is one of the things that we all agreed here. So let's see. There are Karen now. Karen, it's up to you. What are stress? What is stress, and what causes stress in your opinion? Go ahead.
Okay, so I'll go for the cause of a stress. Actually, I according to myself, there are many aspects of a stress. I mean, the causes of a stress, like you can say, it's kind of financial issues, relationship issues, health, job, life, trauma, any kind of trauma, accidents you had in your life. Or there are many aspects which, and you can say also there are many causes, many kind of things which cause the stress, like overthinking. If you overthink, sometimes if we lost something like our job or some person in our life, so we overthink all the times. So if you overthink all the times, it causes stress also, and it will not beneficial for your body. You get many kind of symptoms if you have stress, so you get many kind of symptoms in your body. Sometimes your heart is beating, your mouth becomes dry, you feel all the time, you feel like you are somewhere not in this world, somewhere on the another world. So I think you guys already mentioned all the aspects of why, how stress is caused. So for myself, I think it's enough. Or it's like if you want to know the signs of your body, signs of the stress in your body, so it's kind of, you can see it's kind of thing in your stomach. You can see upset stomach, or you can see muscle strain problem, heart heavy chest problems, or your headaches, lump in the throat, and many more.
That was
Yeah,
excellent.
I think.
I totally agree,
Yeah, I think.
Karen. I totally agree. I mean, you brought here so many interesting ways to check it out, to perceive, to increase or to level up our perception of stress, because our body sends so many signs, and sometimes we just don't pay attention. And we just needed to pay attention on our body signs to see if we are really getting stressed or not. But of course, it is not easy to deal with, but there are plenty of ways to make or to put stress under control. That's what we should do. Everyone here gets a stress situation in your own life, but what we can do is to put it under control, to keep it under control. That's what we can do in 2025. Now, let me just say hello to a new guest that just joined us here. Hey, Trusty, great to see you. How's everything going?
Hi, how are you? Thank you for the greeting. I think I'm late though, but yeah, keep on going. Um, thank you for that. But this is not gonna be my turn, right, Alexandro?
Yes, it is. It's your turn. Question number one
What,
and number two. Go ahead.
question number one and number two?
Yeah, you can answer like a combo because we are on the second question, then we
Right.
are almost jump to the third one. So answer for us one
Okay.
and two.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, this is a really, interesting topic actually, because it's a, daily life, face-to-face problem. What is stress? I think stress is the body's natural reaction to pressure, challenges, something like that, and it is how our mind and body respond when we feel stressed or overwhelmed, worried, and under pressure. And sometimes stress can be also helpful because, like it or not, it pushes us to work harder or to get to focus better. But too much stress also can make us feel tired, anxious, or even sick. And what causes stress? Well, stress can come from many sources, and it might be jobs, schoolwork, responsibilities, like, at work, family problems, financial issues, or even some changes in daily life. For example, we prepare, like preparing for an important exam or meeting deadlines at work or moving to a new place can also cause stress. Even positive events like planning a wedding or starting a new job can create stress because they require a lot of adjustment here and there. So I think that's all from me for number one and number two. Thank you,
Okay.
Alex.
No, thank you. It was pretty good. I totally agree with you. I think that all of us were able to get some insight from your answer. That is why we are here, not only to practice our English, but also to get some insights from different points of view, different perspective, different cultures. Look, I'm from Brazil. Maybe the way I see things here is not the same way that you were seeing there, or maybe the way you were seeing things happen there is not the same like I am seeing. So we needed to this time of exchanges. So we needed to exchange information, we needed to exchange point of views. That is the explanation to be human being, and I totally agree with you. Guys, let me
Thank you.
just send here again. The question should be answered now is the number three. So Lena, it's up to you. How can you recognize stress in your life? Give him some ways that you will be able to understand or to get the perception that you are becoming stressful or stressed.
Okay. Thank you, Alex. For me, I recognize when I'm stressed. It's when I feel like I don't feel I don't feel good when I'm eating. So sometimes when I feel stressed or I feel really sad something, I'm the type of people who like to eating, but when I'm stressed, I don't feel like to eat anything like that. And also, I recognize when I'm stressed, it's when I feel pain in my head, feel headache, and also I cannot sleep. well at night. Yeah, that's from me.
Wow.
Thank you.
That is a clear those are clear signs that we're getting stressed. And like for instance, as you said, headaches, like sleepless, like we don't have enough will to sleep, that is a lack of sleeping. That is also a good sign that anxious or stress. So we just needed to understand what is happening. Yeah, it's totally true. Now, Priya, it's up to you. How can you recognize stress in your life? Priya, it's your turn. You are muted. Okay, let's jump for the next one until Priya will be able to answer. So, Steve, it's up to you. Steve Denga, tell me about the number 3 question. How can you recognize stress in your life?
Okay. Am I audible here?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay, thank you. How can I recognize stress in my life? Number one is I will not focus to do something because I feel stress. And then when I check my blood pressure, it will be high. Yeah, because I get it is mean I can recognize that I am in a stress condition. Yeah. But the number one is I can focus to do something, and my head will be how to say will be pain, yeah? And I can sleep well. I can sleep well. Uh, yeah, yeah. I think yeah, this is for me. There are
Yeah.
like yeah, the main point when I feel stressed. Yeah, yeah. That's all
Certainly it
for
is,
me.
man. Certainly it is. Those signs that you mentioned here are really the signs of a stress or an anxious person. I agree with you. It is not easy to deal with, guys, but once we are able to recognize what are the stress signs of our body, it will be easier for us to decide how we will cope with that. For me, for instance, I love to go outside to run, to take a walk, or to take a jog time, go to the park in order to refresh my mind, stress less, stress to keep the stress far apart from my mind, even though it's pretty hard. But I try to do that at least 3 4 times a week. That's what I decided to do in order to not to not follow in a stressful situations, but it's hard. Anyway, let's jump for the next one. Trustee, would you like to answer question number 3? How can you recognize stress in your life?
Oh, very obvious. But I think I couldn't sleep at night, or maybe I could sleep at night, but then I only slept for like 4 hours and then I woke up. That's also like a sign of me getting really stressed about, I don't know. But yeah, you can recognize stress by noticing changes in your body, right? Like towards your body, emotions, and also behavior. So physically, stress may cause like headaches on me, like muscle tension or trouble sleeping, like I've mentioned earlier. Emotionally, you might feel anxious, sad, or easily irritated. And behaviorally, I think stress can make you eat more or less than usual. Well, in my case, probably eat more. Yeah, and then avoid social activities. Like I become less confident and so on, and then um lose concentration as well. And so, yeah, paying attention to the signs like this will also help us understand when stress is affecting us and how to cope with it, like you said, Alexandro. And I tried what you did, like go out and then go to a park or to see greenery. and just like to take a walk. I think that will also help. Yeah,
Yes,
to
indeed,
release the
it really
stress.
helps.
Yeah, thank you. That's
Thank
from
you.
me.
Thank you. Thank you. I totally agree with you. And again, we needed to recognize the signs that our body are sent to us that things are not going well and not going as should be. So once you recognize, as soon as you recognize this kind of symptoms, it will be easier to cope and to deal with. So now let me say hello to Jitendra. So hey, Jitendra, how's everything going out there? Hope I pronounced your name right. Is Jitendra? How can I pronounce your name?
Hello, good evening, sir. Yeah, you are pronounced it correct. My name is Jitendra. Yeah, A is silent, only Jitendra, not
Oh,
Jitendra.
okay,
Yeah, but
Jitendra.
it's okay, sir.
Okay, okay, no
Yeah,
worries, no worries. So, Jitendra, would you like to answer the question number three? Can you see the question there? How can recognize stress in your life? That's the question.
yeah. Stress nowadays is common because people are doing challenging job and that difficult life is also going on. So people have a stress. I think it's a common thing, but whenever it is increasing, then it's take the face of depression, and it is really harmful for our health and for our mental health as well as physical health because after depression the stage of come madness, then it is difficult for you as well as your family. So stress is common in normal life, but how to overcome such kind of a situation, it is the point to be think. So I would like to tell you, first of all, overthinking is the cause because whenever we are thinking more than the expectation, like some of the guys who are working in MNC's company, some of the guys who are working in different areas, and their boss and their superior give the task to them, then if it is acceptable and you are thinking that yeah, I can do it, you are confident, then you can accept that task and that assignment and all. And if it is out of your hand and it is not in your limit, then you can instruct them, sir, I'm not doing the scrounging. Yeah, this is the challenging for me and I will work over it, and I will try to do it. But if it is not getting completed, then it is not in my hand. You can give me the less work, then I will do it. So one of the solution is it. And the second one is that don't run away for the getting and earning the money, because for earning the money, for getting the promotion, for becoming ourselves more superior, such kind of stress taking place. So first of all, you know yourself, who you are, and second thing, why you are earning the money. You can select your goal, and third thing, your mental health and your family time is more important, because everyone is here for living their life, not spoiling our life. So take your time, make your work life balance, and having your job targets, and have your family target, and have your weekend target also. So such kind of a thing, if you are giving yourself. And next thing, from the health side, like stress kind of issue is arising, then take the time for the yoga and meditation. Like
Yeah.
if you are not getting the time for going to the park and going to the playground and any places, then take out the time in your hall and do the meditation and yoga for 10 to 15 minutes. And you can explore over the net what kind of yoga and meditation you have to do. And as I mentioned that some of the things if you implement, then definitely makes you stress free and you can enjoy your life. So thank you so much, sir. This is from my side.
Oh, that's pretty good. I totally agree, man. 100%. We should be able, as again, let me just remind everyone here, that each one of us have our own perception. We had our own perception here of stress and what it is, how it developed itself. But also, if you take a look, all of our answers those answers converged itself to the same point of view, to the same causes, to the same reason. So stress can be a lack of alternative to do or to deal with some problems. Like it can be money, it can be family, it can be job, it can be a lot of things. And but also we know and we recognize that there are plenty of other way to deal with our stress. So we can just find a fun activity. We can find a relaxed activities like Jendra just answered here, like he said, yoga or play football, play cricket, play anything. Go outside, go out there, just see the world, say hello to the world, because that can be a very healing process. So anyway, let's jump for the next. But before we do it, let me just remind you to pay attention here, guys. Let me see, Priya. Priya, would you like to answer now the question number 3? We jumped at you because you weren't able to see or to tell us. So to talk with us now, are you able to answer the question number 3? You are muted.
Sorry for that. I apologize. So first of all, your body is like a whispering. You get some kind of pain, like a stomach ache, or some kind of like you are unable to sleep at night, as one of number already shared. And sometimes you feel like too much eating, and sometimes you feel like not eating. And a small thing you feel like it is burden for me, and you, I think for me, I'm not able to consider whenever I'm in a stress, and I'm not able to focus on even a small things. And even I'm not able to enjoy the things which make me happy, like music, food, or my favorite hobbies. So that I think it is if it is happening in your life with you, that is the sign, that is the alarm clock that you are facing stress. That's it.
Yes, indeed, indeed. You are absolutely right. So now, Lina, for the last question of today's meeting here. So let's start with you. Lina, have you experienced stress recently in your life?
Okay, thank you, Alex. Have I experienced stress recently, right? Uh, okay. I think everyone feels stress sometimes. Maybe. I don't know. But for me, yeah, I feel like that. I feel stress recently, but I try to um, make it live. I mean, like, I know everything will pass. So I just try to face it. I don't want to be stressed more and sad more. So I just make sure in my heart, in my mind, everything will pass. We will have a new day. Uh, Sometimes we down, sometimes we up. So when we up, we should realize we will be down. And when we down, don't be sad always, because it's a way for us to be in up like that. So yeah, like that from me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, nothing lasts forever, in this world. We have to remind ourselves that not even situation will last forever. I mean, we needed to remind ourselves that, as you said, it's like a roller coaster. Sometimes we'll be higher, sometimes we'll be pretty low. But that's just a time. That's just a question of time. Let's just focus on what could you do to get yourself higher again. So that is the spirit. We needed to focus on good things, good vibes. Even sometimes things seems to be pretty bored, pretty low, pretty, sad. Just let's focus on how can we get ourselves in a higher position, emotionally thinking. So now, Steph, it's up to you. Have you experienced stress recently?
Yes. Yeah, I have experience when I buy something by online when they are adverts advertisement, the thing is really good and really interesting. And then I decide to buy the thing I try to buy. But when they are received, the things I have decided to buy is totally different related to the size and the quality, totally different. That I feel get stress. That's why I have decided to buy again using the platform like because they promote on the platform the thing's really good and really nice. But when I have decided to buy it's totally different. That's why I don't want to have a plan again to buy like buy something by using online platform like that. Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
this is
Yeah,
pretty
that's
stressful.
easy.
I got you, man. I got you. I already had the same situation. Sometimes we buy things because the picture is so beautiful. The picture was so well taken, so well took, and they announce it. And sometimes, oh, that is awesome. I will buy this. But when once you buy it, once the product arrive at your home, you see that it wasn't exactly as it was posted. So we got stressed out. We miss our money. We lost our money and we get upset about it. I got you.
Yeah, I get upset. Yeah,
Yeah, but it
yeah,
happened. It happened. Maybe next time we will be more experienced about that, so we won't do the same
yeah.
mistake. Now, Trusty, it's up to you. How would you describe? Have you ever experienced stress, or at least recently? Just let us know.
Yeah, well, I agreed with Miss Lena. So just face it and then leave it on. Like, and also it's up to God, right? I mean, do your part and let God do the rest. Okay. And I think, yeah, almost everyone experiences stress at some point. I recently felt stressed when I had to finish like several tasks in a short period of time and almost at the same time. And I felt really tired and I had trouble focusing and worried about whether I could complete everything on time. And yeah, but yeah, I am finally able to manage by organizing my schedule, taking breaks, and this is the hardest part, Alex. I was asking for support when I needed. So before this, I was so afraid of being bullied, like, oh, this girl is not capable. This girl is not able to finish the work. But I don't care now because whenever I needed like support or help, then I would just simply ask for help. I think that's all from me. Thank
Well,
you.
now let me just complain to you because, as you said, it is the hardest part of get out of this stressful situation is to recognize that we need help. Some
Yeah,
people, I think that 99% of people does not recognize or does not have the courage to ask for help. They think about the shame, they think about
exactly.
to being judged as incapable
Yeah,
to solve its own problem. But guys, there's much more than that. It's not about
yeah,
you, it's about everything you know, everyone around you. So yeah, I think it's pretty hard. But
yeah,
we are
mhm.
human beings, we all make mistakes, we all have the space or room to improve, and I totally agree with
Exactly.
you. I totally agree with you. Now, for the last but not least, Priya would like to answer the question number 4. Have you experienced stresses recently?
Uh, Not recently because now I felt quite relaxed with these days because I am managing the things better. But yes, in the past life, I felt when I was in a high school, I had to prepare for exam and meeting. Or recently, I can say that I felt when I joined a new job and I have to do a lot of new things I have to learn. So I got to know I get a lot of pressure and pressure acquired stress. So that's the thing. That's it.
Yes, indeed. You are absolutely right. Sometimes, again, stress can come in many kinds of way. Can come from jobs, can come from our home, our family even, and also sometimes with money issues. But guys, guess what? It's all as Trusty and Lena just remind us here. It doesn't last forever. Just focus on on the light at the end of the tunnel that we are seeking for. So don't get yourself overthinking about a problem, thinking about the solution, because the solution is there somewhere. You just needed to focus on it. You just needed to find it. So stay tuned and be cool, because life is everything about that. So highs and lows and stress and relaxing time is just a question of how our body is used to cope with this kind of feelings and change the emotions as the life requires. So thank you so much, guys. I think that's all for today. Today's meeting was awesome. We did so many topics. We discussed about many issues, and we managed to increase our vocabulary in terms of stress, emotional, and solutions to our problems. So I think you managed it. You were awesome, and I hope to see you guys in the next English time Guido's international community as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Thank you for Guido to allow us to be here. And it was great to meet you again. See you next time.